Three Indiana cities land on U.S. News and World Report's best places to live in the country. We're talking about Harry and Meghan, and we are on the eve of Fast Friday. Live look out at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway on this Thursday evening. Another perfect day of practice. We'll give you the top five and give you the forecast for Fast Friday if you were heading to the best speedway in the world. All happening on Friday. Welcome inside the comfy confines of the Channel 13 studios. It is Thursday night, 10 o'clock. Good to be with you. And we do want to talk about the weather, Felicia. Another spectacular day, my friend.
It was perfect. There shouldn't be
nice.
any complaints.
No, and I was thinking, I took Rosie out this morning. These are my favorite days because the mornings are cool.
Right.
And the afternoons are warm, but not warm enough for your air conditioning.
Right.
It's not humid. It was spectacular.
It's ideal.
Yeah.
We have some air on.
Oh, you turned it on the air already,
We have some air. My husband's a sweater,
Yeah.
so we've got to turn on the air.
So can I tell you
He's
that
grumpy.
Yeah.
Got to cut the air on.
at 11, Angela's going to be talking about some real summertime heat that's coming.
Yes, everyone's AC will probably be running by the middle part of next week as we get some mid-80s, maybe some upper 80s toward the end of next week.
Wow.
But it's going to be race week. It'll be the
There
week
you
leading
go.
up to the race. So we've got Fast Friday, as Scott mentioned, tomorrow out at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And a good part of Fast Friday is going to be just fine.
Good.
It is going to be warm. We're forecasting 80 degrees with some late day storms. So if you're headed out, throw the umbrella or the rain gear in just in case. I don't think you're going to need it until late afternoon, early evening. 69 degrees at 10 a.m. when the gates open. Will be close to 80 by midday. And again, high temperatures right at that 80-degree mark. That storm chance thanks to a front that's bringing some storms into Wisconsin, eastern Iowa, northwestern Missouri right now. And you can see with Future Track 13, that line of storms heads over Lake Michigan in between Milwaukee and Chicago early tomorrow morning. So we're off to a dry start. We warm up quickly, close to 80 for a high, and then late afternoon, early evening, that's when we get a few showers and thunderstorms going. So if you do have afternoon, evening plans, just check live Doppler 13 radar. They may be briefly interrupted. We do have a baseball game at Victory Field and Friday night fireworks that we're obviously hoping to get in. So we'll see how quickly we can get this line of storms in and out of here. But it does look to impact central Indiana from at the earliest 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon and linger through about 11 p.m. moving from northwest to southeast.
All right, let us know where you're watching our 10 o'clock show, what city. We'll give you a shout out. Glenn with us. Joyce says it was perfect weather today. Teresa saying evening friends. We've got Kim who joined Felicia by ready to turn on the AC.
We've had it on. We just I turn it off when I know it's going to be, a little more comfortable.
Right.
It also kind of depends on like where your bedroom is and that. Sorry, I'm getting very specific. But it's hotter when you're up in the house when
Right.
And if you get late day sun.
Yeah.
Good to have Monica with us saying great job with the weather. Angela and Sean. Kelly's with us tonight. Ralph, Joyce, Pamela saying hello everyone, and Monica joined us tonight. All right, let's give you the Fast Five. Beautiful day for practice today, and look who was at the top of the charts right now. Last year's Indy 500 champion Marcus Ericsson, a little over 229 miles an hour. Scott Dixon has been fast here in the last couple of days. He's won the pole the last 2 years. I don't think anybody's ever won the pole 3 years in a row. He's got a shot this weekend. Simon Pagenaud coming in third quickest. Will Power, who certainly knows the Indianapolis 500 very well, and Colton Herta rounding out the top five. So again, Fast Friday, gates open tomorrow at 10, practice at 12. And again, you'll want to keep your live Doppler 13 weather app with you so you can monitor those rain showers that may be coming in the afternoon. All right, let's talk about the Royals. We're going to maybe having an animated discussion about the Royals tonight. Look, you've seen the story about Harry and Meghan. They were in New York, charity event, got into a car chase with paparazzi. And today we heard from a taxi driver who picked up the Duke and Duchess after the scary car chase. So the Duke and Duchess of Sussex had just left a charity event before they were pursued by paparazzi in a, quote, near catastrophic chase. The couple, along with Markle's mom, stopped at a police station, then got in a taxi, but the driver said they still weren't in the clear. Listen.
All of a sudden, paparazzis came out of nowhere and just started flashing, taking pictures, and and they didn't stop until the security got out and said, move, move, move. And then the garbage truck got out of the way, and the paparazzi were following the car. and Prince Harry and his wife and the other lady, they were nervous and they looked scared.
So the driver said they never gave him the location where they were going before the paparazzi found them again. But we've been talking in the newsroom tonight about Harry and Meghan and their deals with, the paparazzi. Look, it's a horrible thing that they get harassed by paparazzi. It's a horrible thing when the paparazzi climb into their personal space in Southern California, try to get in their property. That's a horrible thing. But look, if you're going to go out in public, you are going to be dealing with paparazzi. And I guess my whole feeling on this is, why not just stand, pose, say hello, talk to these people, let them take a few photos, chat them up a little bit, get in your car and leave.
I don't know. Well, first of all, none of us were there, but I feel like they're probably more aggressive than that, because I don't understand why you wouldn't do what you just said. And I think they would continue to be aggressive. Like, I don't think that would have the effect that you just painted the
So
picture.
wouldn't just being kind to these people, and just saying, hey, how you guys doing? Yeah, I'm happy to take a photo. Here we are. We're taking a couple of photos.
We're leaving now.
Chat them up a little bit. You stay around for like 5 minutes. You chat with these people.
Yeah.
You're kind to them. And then you get in the car. Maybe the paparazzi at that point, they've got all the pictures. They've got some quotes. And then maybe they leave you alone.
Maybe. I don't know, because it's like, why wouldn't other celebrities do that then? Which some do, but, and I guess I mean other royals. One thing I know that they talk about that I've learned from documentaries with this is like with the royal family specifically, they don't want you to play to the cameras, because then it looks like you love the cameras too much. So they are, I don't want to say trained, but taught, like, not to. The protocol is, you don't sit there and do what you just said, because then it looks like you're too in love with the
But
camera.
couldn't you try a different approach here with these paparazzi? Instead of just running away and getting into your car and speeding away, why not just talk to these people and let them take their photos and be nice to them, and then thanks very much, and I hope you guys get your shots. My wife and I are going to leave. We'll see you later.
Yeah. I don't know.
Does that not work?
I don't know. I was watching TMZ, and whether you believe, what they say or they don't
I don't
say.
know. Paparazzi's never followed me, Scott.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Oh, but TMZ said that their end destination was 10 minutes from where they were. So why didn't they just get in their car, go to their destination, go in and go to bed?
Why they wouldn't want people to know?
Why did they leave them on a 2-hour chase around New York City?
Yeah.
And then, okay, so you don't want to let them know where you're going to go. Somebody else said, well, why don't you just go in, pretend you're checking in at the plaza. You're done.
Oh, go like to another.
Yeah, go to another hotel and check in, stay the night there. I mean, you've got the money.
But even if they
true.
follow you to the hotel, you just get out of your car and you wave and you say hello and, hey, appreciate you guys being here. We're going to go inside. Hotel security perhaps might be able to help provide some additional
I don't know
security.
if they're that friendly, though, Scott. You have this very Hoosierly approach to this.
Well,
and I think when you're New York paparazzi, LA paparazzi, because people fly these folks in.
Sure.
So when they know that you're going to be public and make an appearance, remember George Clooney's wedding?
Oh, yeah.
Correspondents from around the world were in whatever Italian city they were in on the boat. And
Lake Como.
Lake Como.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
I don't know how to say it.
Yes.
Right.
Lake Como.
That one.
Yes. And so, like, people were, I think these people end up being aggressive. So this might not just be Hoosierly paparazzi. They would be paparazzi from around the world.
But
I think.
they're being aggressive because they're trying to get the shot.
Okay.
So if you give them the shot, right, you're
Yeah.
standing talking around, they get all the picters they want.
That's one theory.
And then you
Yeah.
excuse yourself, and then you leave, and then they've got everything, right?
My question is, why are they having so much issue here? Is it just because of history and the president? Meaning there are other big celebrities. We're a celebrity-driven culture, and they don't seem to be having this issue where they're
Yeah.
driving around 2 hours trying to lose it.
Yeah.
That does not happen with Beyonce. At least you don't hear it.
No, and,
Right.
and did they
don't hear
make
about
it
it.
worse by driving around New York
Right,
City
right,
for
right.
2
That's a really
hours?
good question.
Did they make it worse?
a good
And,
question.
Granted, Harry has a trauma from paparazzi.
Of course.
And being followed, his mother,
You can understand
died
that.
having that happen.
Yeah. If they handled it like either you guys are saying, would it have not have been so,
Yeah.
I don't know, dramatized?
Or did they do it for the drama to then perhaps get, people to back off. But that's not, it's going to backfire, I feel.
I have one person that is agreeing with me. Thank you, Kim Adams, for writing. All of you are gracious and know how to handle Joe Public. I agree with Scott, like everything else. Be kind, allow some pics, be gracious like anything else. A car chase is never good and only endangers people and makes it
Other
worse.
people, sure, other people. Not just them and the paparazzi that were chasing them, but, New York City, you've got pedestrians, you've got who knows what.
Well, the New York mayor, I think we had that on our show yesterday. He was like, this wasn't a high-speed chase.
You can't have that in New York City, right?
He said, I doubt this was a high-speed chase for 2 hours in the middle of New York City.
Right.
This had to be, maybe you had 10 minutes of high speed, but it couldn't have been 2 hours of high speed.
Couple of other folks, Teresa saying, Meghan likes the cameras, in my opinion. I'm not a fan at all. Dawn says, they came to the U.S. to live a quiet life. They have not done that and continue to put themselves out there. It's sad.
You guys, they were at a charity event. So are they just supposed to lock themselves in their home?
Yeah, they're supposed to move to Montana.
In their multi-million-dollar home?
They're supposed to move to Montana on a ranch where it's nice and quiet.
If you don't want to be in the public, you stay in your Santa Barbara home and you kind of hang out there and the gate is protecting you. But look, if you're going to go to a charity event, you're going to get cameras, you're going to get press.
Yeah, that's true.
So be kind, hang out, give them their photos, and then excuse yourself and move on. I think we need to move on, right?
Okay.
Okay. Best places to live. Look, we know Indianapolis is a great place to live. We know other cities across the state are great places to live. So U.S. News and World Report came out with the best places to live in the country. The rankings consider affordability, quality of life, desirability, and job market. So let's go ahead and show you some of the Indiana cities and how we did. Fort Wayne, number 33.
Okay.
So Fort Wayne, notable for its low cost of living and quiet neighborhoods. Indianapolis came in 68th.
Okay.
The report says, with so many things to do, Indy allows the people who live here to experience big city living without too much effort. South Bend ranked 76th. Citing a low cost of living in a variety of parks and other destinations to keep locals entertained. We didn't see any other cities in Indianapolis on their list of 150. So I thought that was kind of surprising because you typically get Carmel, Fishers, and some others on that list. But again, affordability, I think, was perhaps the reason that we didn't see those two cities on there.
Yeah, and job market.
Job market,
could be another one. A lot of your jobs are in slightly the bigger city, not necessarily in the suburbs, although they've got a fair amount of jobs there.
All right, so here are the #1 places to live in America. Green Bay, Wisconsin, #1, thanks to affordable housing, low crime, and high air quality. Huntsville, Alabama, #2. Raleigh and Durham in North Carolina, #3. Boulder, Colorado, and Sarasota, Florida, rounding out the top 5. So what do you think? Where do you live? Should your city be on this list of the 150 top places to live in the U.S., Felicia?
Okay, so let's break it down. Green Bay, they're saying that's #1. That should automatically drop 50 points just because they have sucky weather. It's cold up there.
I'm not sure weather played a role in the...
Well, it should. Let's talk about this list.
Yeah,
now,
I'm not sure the Packers played a role in the best places to live. So
as a Chicagoan, I had to say that. The next one was Huntsville, Alabama on that list.
Right.
Granted, I've never been to Huntsville, but they did say desirability was also a scoring measure.
Don't they have one of the NASA things down in Huntsville?
It's actually a cute city.
It is a cute city.
One of our weather companies is down there. Their headquarters are down there. So I have been down once, and it's a nice, clean, southern city. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll go to Houston, NASA, or Cape Canaveral, NASA.
Oh, but Houston's hot.
Yeah, it is. What do you think, Raleigh, Durham? I mean, I've been to Raleigh.
I've never been
very
there.
nice. What do you?
So I've been
that.
there. I went to school 45 minutes away, and then had 2 stints in North Carolina, and also interviewed for a job in Raleigh that I did not get.
Boo, Raleigh.
I know.
But that brought you here, so that's
yeah, we're okay with that.
Well, it wasn't recent. This was 2 months ago.
I know, but you know.
But ultimately, I ended up here, which is his point. So yes.
Right.
But anywho, it is a nice mid-sized market, comparable to this size city as well in terms of I would say it's very, very equal. They are in North Carolina, a little bit further south, a little bit warmer weather.
Yeah.
And then the other two places, what was it?
Sarasota, count me in.
Yeah, and Boulder, Colorado, which is
I've
beautiful
never
too.
been
Boulder,
to
I
those
haven't
places.
been
So
out
not,
there.
a lot of nice places. So
What's
give us
in
your
Boulder?
comments.
Like
Boulder.
Mountains.
Say
Mountains,
Boulder.
snow, University of Colorado at
Boulder.
Boulder.
They're
Yeah,
healthy out
it's,
there.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
nice out
Boulders, they have boulders in
Yeah.
Boulder.
there. All right, so we got to wrap this up because we got an 11 o'clock show to get
Okay.
to over on 13.
Okay.
So if you're going to wake up tomorrow, of course you're going to wake up tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Tomorrow's going to be a good
Amen.
day.
Okay.
So it is going to be a good day. Sunshine early, and then we'll get into a late day
Lord
storm
willing.
chance. Late day storm chance tomorrow, but highs near 80.
It's Fast Friday tomorrow, Felicia.
Yay!
well, I
The race
can't-
is closed.
We're going to be wearing black and white tomorrow because it's Fashion Friday too, right?
Oh,
That's
thank you
right.
for the reminder, actually. Okay, we're going to be here for Friday. So.
All right, very good. Thank you so much for joining us. Continue to fill out the comment section, and the three of us will see you tonight on 13 News at 11. Good night.